have a whole heap of skincare products like me, and maybe you also have your makeup bag that you've been looking at for the longest time and wanting to declutter but haven't gotten around to it yet, then I'm going to show you my method to go through the process to declutter my items. But also as well, keep watching this video as I'll share my secret to having a really small, minimalist, if you want to call it that, makeup bag. And I only use just a few products. So keep watching and I'll share that with you. If this sounds like what you're interested in, give this video a big thumbs up and let's get into it. So when I start the decluttering process, I like to have 3 containers that I always start out with and help me decide what I'm going to keep, throw away or continue to use. So I went ahead, gathered everything that I could, all my makeup, all of my skincare products and started the process. And it's actually so incredibly therapeutic. I don't know about anyone else, but for me it is. So I started to write my labels to keep, to throw away, and also to, and I forgot what the other one was, and to use and to continue to use, but probably will unlikely return back and use them. So here I have my makeup bag. It's not very big, but it does need a declutter. I have one random container that you saw in the bathroom, and here is all of my skincare, deodorants, creams, hair clips, all of that stuff. And I have started to put a label these containers so I can actually decipher what I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep, throw away, and just use, and then chuck out as well. All right, so here we have all of my products. So my skincare products right here, hoping that you can see that okay. And I use a lot of Korean skincare products because my skin, not that it's looking amazing today, I actually have no makeup on, but over the years, my skin hasn't looked amazing. It's gone through changes. Let's just put it that way. So why did I turn to Korean skincare products, which is pretty much predominantly what I use? I started to use, those makeup wipes, those makeup removers, and I used them, and then literally underneath my eyes, it was like, it was burning. It was on fire. And I got these massive black circles underneath my eyes. And so in an attempt to figure out what the hell was going on, I actually realized that after doing research, watching videos, YouTube videos, all of that stuff, I realized that my moisture barrier was completely wrecked. So I think those wipes had done a terrible job to actually, it kind of broken it and meant that my skin was highly sensitive. Even when I put, concealer on underneath my eyes, it would sting. Like it was literally, it felt like it was on fire. So I turned to Korean skincare products to just figure out what the hell was going on. And I don't even know how I fell down that rabbit hole. I think I was looking for a solution to stop my skin from stinging when I put on makeup, and then I got lost down the Korean skincare rabbit hole, and that was it. It was over, and I was converted. I drank all the Kool-Aid, and I loved it. And I still love it to this day. So that's pretty much what you see inside of here. So I'm going to go through some of these products. I'm sure you'll appreciate them whilst I'm going through and decluttering. So this is a toner that you use after you wash your face. This is the Vita B5 toner. And I don't like it, and I'm actually just going to throw it away. There's still probably about half a bottle left, but the reason that I don't like it is because it contains hyaluronic acid. So you've probably seen, there's so many skincare products that contain hyaluronic acid, and it's the best thing ever. Yeah, it might be the best thing ever, but it really, I believe, is highly dependent on where you live. So what I mean by that is, if you live in a dry climate like I do here in Canberra, Australia, it's pretty dry. Actually, except for today, it's raining, which it never rains. Let me just put it that way. So it's a really dry climate. Even in the winter time, which is now, it's pretty dry. So hyaluronic acid pulls the moisture from the air to your skin. So that's one of the key ingredients inside of here. So if you live in a dry climate like I do, actually, what's pulling from the air? If the air is dry, there's nothing pulling to your skin. And I find that when I use this, my skin is so incredibly dry afterwards. So on that note, I'm not going to continue using it because I thought, oh, I'll use it on my body. And I did do that, but I still felt that my skin was completely dry. So this one is going in the throw tub. I'm not even going to continue using it anymore. This one is called Laneige. Oh my goodness, the Cream Skin Refiner. And I adore this one. Oh, she's so beautiful. But it's always sold out. And I don't even know why I kept the bottle. Like, I think it was just a right reminder to myself to actually go and buy it again. But it's, this is great. It's another toner. So once you've washed your face, you put this one on afterwards, and it feels like a moisturizer. Like, it feels like you've put on like a very lightweight moisturizer on, and your skin feels all plump and dewy and amazing. Oh my God, I love it. But I don't even know why I'm keeping this inside of here. There's no point. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Another empty, Jesus. This is the Sioris Time is Running Out Mist. Now this one is another amazing spray that I'd literally just spray on. It includes macadamia seed oil and jojoba seed oil. Oh, I just want to say this one really helped with the sensitivity of my skin. So when it was feeling really sensitive, it really helped to work on my skin barrier to stop the sensitivity. And this was amazing. There's a couple of other products that I used that were fantastic for this, but that's what that one did. This one as well is fantastic. And I use this one, you know, sometimes like if you're not wearing any makeup, like today my skin feels fine, but you can go through periods when your skin feels just a little bit dry. And so I'll just like spritz this on if I had no makeup on, and I'll spritz this on during the day. Love it, love it. So I've put that one in there. Now I bought this one. So this is the Ordinary hair care product. And this is a natural moisturizing factors plus HA. Damn, it's so long. And this is to use on your scalp. Now I actually I've used it once, and I didn't really take to it. Like, I didn't really take to actually putting a serum in my hair. Like, I wasn't feeling it at all. So you put, massage a few drops into a clean scalp, once daily. And the thing that gets me is I don't wash my hair every day. I wash my hair once a week. So I kept it, and it says to put it in clean hair. So I'm like, well, do I put it in every day when there'll be day 3, Wednesday. It's not clean. So what do I do then? I just didn't know how to use it. And I'm not even going to keep it anymore. I'm just going to throw it away. So currently we are at 4 items inside of there. I'll just quickly go through. So this one we're going to keep, deodorant, sunscreen. Now, if you do use skincare products or Korean skincare, or use anything that has like active ingredients in, actually, I'm just going to take that back. If you are not using sunscreen in your skincare routine, you should be. I live in Australia. I've got black skin. I'm melanin rich. And I wear sunscreen every day. I probably put it on twice a day. One, because I don't play with the sun out here because it's like a joke. Like, we are not playing games because you will burn. I use sunscreen every day, and I haven't, this is the first one that I've been using probably over the last couple of years that I absolutely love. Now, I did go through a phase of using just a regular body sunscreen, and I was using that on my face until I realized I was completely breaking out on my forehead, and it was because of the sunscreen. So note, if you are using sunscreen, use a sunscreen that's specifically for your face. And you need to look out for the word non-comedogenic, which means that sunscreen won't block your pores, and then obviously as a result cause breakouts. So you need to look for that. So this one has been fantastic. And you know that if you are melanin rich, just like myself, you know that the struggle is real when it comes to finding sunscreen that does not leave a white cast. So this is the Cancer Council sunscreen. So the Cancer Council is a foundation charity, I'm not sure how you want to say it, here in Australia that does research into cancer, skin cancer. So I thought, well, if it's got the Cancer Council on it, I'm here for it. So it says every purchase goes towards cancer research and services. So I'm really happy to, purchase one of these so that it supports that foundation and that cancer research. Very important. So this one is going in the keep pile so far with my deodorant. And I did purchase it. Just want to say that I purchased these containers off Shein. And these ones are actually meant for the fridge, but brightening, my another toner that I use. So this is my go-to. So this is the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner, and I absolutely love it. So if you don't know much about skincare, niacinamide is an ingredient that's a really great all-rounder, and you can use whatever your skin type, and it's really helps to brighten up the skin, really, you know, get rid of any post-acne scars. Like I'm working on my scars that I had on my forehead. So this has been like literally a savior. So this one is a keep, and this is probably the third bottle that I've used. Love it. It's so good. And another one by Good Molecules. Now you'll notice in my skincare in particular, and I noticed this the other day, that all the products that I use are very, very minimal looking. I don't like things that are too crazy, and I actually like to stick to the same brand. So this is my discoloration serum as well by Good Molecules. So I use this one after I've washed my face, I've put my toner on, and then I go ahead and I put this serum on. And this one really targets evening out your skin tone, and also has, oh, I'm going to say the name now. Yeah. I'll put it up on the screen. Pyongyang All is another Korean skincare brand that I absolutely love. Now, I use this one. This is an essence toner. So for the days when my skin is feeling, just like thirsty as hell, then I reach for this one, and I absolutely love it. And what it does is it's an essence. So you actually use it before your regular toner, after you've washed your face, and you put this one on. Sometimes I'll go through and I'll use this one, and I'll use this one as well if my skin is feeling really thirsty. I only buy the small bottle, and they do have it in different sizes. This is the 30 ml one. They have 100 mils, and they have also 200 mils. I always find for myself that buying the smaller bottle means that, you know, it doesn't go to waste, and I don't use it every day. So for me, I'm like, well, I don't need to have a big bottle, and I don't want it to expire. So this one I use twice a day. So morning, noon, and evening. Anyway, we also have, I forgot about this one. This is the Ordinary. This is lactic acid 10% plus HA. So I use this one only once a week, and this is a chemical exfoliator. So it helps to get rid of all the dead skin on the top layer of your skin. It also works a little bit deeper as well, and unclogs the pores and all of that stuff. So I only use this one just once a week. I don't need to use it anymore. So this is going in the keep pile. I'm keeping a lot, actually. Not really getting rid of very much. Anyway, this is a cream. I will keep that one as well. This is another cream for eczema. This one is good. So this is also from Good Molecules, and this is their retinol cream, and it is fantastic. I've really loved using this, and I've been using it since about October or so, and I've really noticed an improvement in my skin. It's like feels really firm, feels really bouncy, feels great. So if you haven't used a retinol cream before, retinol is like the gold star, chef's kiss to for skincare ingredients for skincare products. So it's but it's best used over a prolonged period of time. So it's not going to work like straight away. Listen, I'm not a chemical enthusiast. Oh my God. I'm not a skincare professional in any case, but listen, if you really like this product, and I love it, go ahead, literally just type into YouTube right now. You'll find hundreds of reviews about this product, and honestly, it gets the gold star for me. I'll keep my hair clips. I use those ones when I wash thy hair. And this is an antiseptic gel. I will keep that one as well. Pimple patches. So for the days when I've got pimples, or my son does as well, I always use these FSY&x pimple patches. And I remember watching them once, watching a review with James Welsh, who is one of my favorite skincare YouTubers. And he was like raving about this product. I was like, okay, yeah, fine, I'm going to go check it out. And I love it. But the only thing I don't like about it, though, is that with someone with melanin-rich skin, if you put this patch on, you can actually see the whiteness. So, but it doesn't matter. I only ever wear it to bed. I never wear them out. So that's completely fine. I'm going to keep that one. Bless, my kids bought me these hydrating socks. And so I'm going to use these ones up, and that's going to go in my use tub here, so I can specifically use those ones up. Put that there. And that's pretty much it. Oh, nail clippers and some cold sore gel. I'll keep that for the days I have cold sore. This one I'm actually going to throw away because that's empty. And that's it. It's done. That's all of my skincare finished. So that's inside of this tub here. This is what we have. It's looking really good. And I bought these tubs in particular because they're clear and I can actually see what's inside them. When this is on my shelf in my bathroom, I can't see, and then I have to like tiptoe up inside just to see. So I think this one is a lot better, and I'll put this on my shelf and it will look pretty gorgeous and I'll be able to see everything. Oh, I love it. All right. This is the Rejuvenate Intensive Body Balm. Now, I don't really like this one that much, but my husband loves it. So I'll keep that in the use tub. I'm going to quickly go through this one myself now. This one I bought ages ago, and it's one of those like lash gel things. Now, I am a part of the Itty Bitty Lash Committee, and I bought this off one of the websites I buy most of my Korean skincare. And listen, I'm just not going to use it. I've had it for a few years now. This is from Etude House. I haven't been consistent with it, and there's something about that whole process of putting this on that just doesn't, I just don't like it. Throw. I think this is my son's lip balm. Let me just check. It doesn't, I'm not sure if it even works. I don't even know why it's in my bathroom. Oh, it does work. I should go and give this to him, bless him. Right, I'll give that to him when he comes home from school. Cold sore cream, yes. This is lavender oil. I'll keep that in there. Tiger balm, yep, for those mosquito bites, you know, they're always coming for you. And I've also in here got some hair slides, so I'll put these in here. Some dental floss. I actually hate this type of dental floss, so this one is going in the throw tub. I prefer just the ones that you can actually use. Oh, nail clippers as well. Whoops. I'll put these here. And that's that done. This one, I'll throw that away because I don't even know how that works. I've had that for years. This I don't need that one. Don't need that. Looking good. And now, please tell me, I don't wear nail varnish, I don't wear fake nails or anything. I have nail extensions or anything like that, purely because, one, my hands are always in water in some shape or form when I'm washing up or doing a million and one things. So I never wear nail varnish because anytime I put it on and then I wash the dishes, then the thing starts to chip off and then I get completely irate. I don't like the feel of nail extensions, how they feel on my skin, like how they feel, the noise that it makes. Personally, I just can't stand it. So I did buy this super gel, Rimmel London Super Gel. So I don't know, we're going to give it a try and see how it goes, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding my breath. So that container is completely done as well. So I had to grab these ones from the bathroom, and this is also from the Pyongyang Ool range, which is this one here that I showed you before. And so these ones are these are staples, and as I use pretty much, once I find a brand that I like, I will stick to it. And you can see that I'm pretty brand loyal. And I love sticking to the same product, the same brand. And if I believe in what they're doing, and I love the minimal packaging that they have, it's not fancy, it's not over the top. So this is the deep cleansing oil. So I use this one on my face when I'm washing off my makeup, and even at the end of the day when I'm actually just want to get off the rest of the day's dirt off my face. If I'm not wearing any makeup, I'll use this one. And then after I finish doing this and I've kind of emulsified all of the foundation and makeup off my face, then I go ahead and use the face wash. So this is an acne facial cleanser, and I've actually found that this has been great for me. It doesn't dry out my skin once I've finished washing my face. Like once I'm done, it works wonders. So I really love it, and I really love this cleansing oil. The reason that I like it the most is because it has 250 mils inside, and in comparison to a lot of the other Korean skincare facial oils or whatever, they're around like 100 mils, 150 mils. But for the price of this one, it actually works out really well per mil, or per fluid ounce if you're in the US, but per mil here in Australia. So I just think, oh, it's really good value for money. Lasts me for ages. I keep it inside of the shower, and also have this one as well. On to my makeup. This is going to be quick. So as you can see, I have a very small makeup bag. I really don't wear makeup just when I go to work. And 3 days out of the week, I'm at the office. The other 2 days, I'm at home. Today is my day off, and I'm at home. And it's not the weekend. I don't know. I just don't feel like I need to wear as much. So anyway, let's go through. These are clean brushes that I don't think they're as clean anymore, but they're clean brushes and I don't even use them anymore. So let's go through and see what I've got. My foundation, what I am going to keep, I'm going to put back inside here. So this is just a foundation, what do you call it? What's the thing called? It's when you put your foundation, a setting powder. Jesus. Setting powder by MAC that I use. Pretty simple. Dark golden mineralized skin finish natural. Skin finish natural, yes. So that's by MAC, and I use that one once I've put my foundation on. Now, this one is the Il Makiage foundation, which I do love. I have really been enjoying this one, and this one's almost finished. So this is Woke Up Like This. Now, I bought this probably last year or 2 years ago, actually, almost 2 years ago. Is it 2 years ago? Jesus, I don't know. Time is flying by so quickly. I just can't tell. But I bought this one some time ago after they stalked me on Instagram, at least for about months. They stalked me for months. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll do the quiz. And this one is a really great match for my skin tone. And that's one of the benefits of this one in particular. They, one of their key selling features is that they can match your skin tone. And at first I was like, yeah, okay, I don't think so. And I think when I tried it, it was the summertime, and obviously my skin was just a little bit darker, and I was like, oh, it doesn't match up. But now that it's winter, I found that this really does work. So that's one of my favorites. This one I have had for much too long, this concealer, and I don't really like how it works. So that's going in the throw pile. I'm not keeping that. And for some reason I felt like I have to keep this. So this is the Studio Fix concealer. I don't really like how it is on my skin. Yeah, it's a bit too liquidy for me. I've never really liked it. One of these sponges, I'm going to throw that away because I actually don't like it. Oh, that's the sponge that I'm throwing away. Like, I've kept it. I am really lazy when it comes to my skincare. Not skincare, but my makeup in particular. Like, I want to get in, I want to be out, I want to be done in less than 5 minutes. Like, I don't want to spend too long. And I hate like putting it on there and having to dab it on. I'm like, oh Jesus, that's too much for me. So this is LA Girl concealer. And it's like an orangey color, as you'll probably see on here. Hopefully you can see it. And I put this one on first and underneath my eyes, and it helps to even out the dark circles underneath my eyes, because I noticed that if I went in just with a regular concealer, then you'd still see the dark circles. But I've noticed that this over the years has been amazing. And I bought this one long ago. I'm not even going to say how long ago, but it's lasted me for the longest time. It's been brilliant. What else do we want to throw away? Now, I got this one as a sample from Il Makiage, and this is an eyeliner. Yeah, I've never really used it. I've got my favorite that I use, and I'm just going to throw this one away. I'm not going to even bother keeping it. I use this one. This is e.l.f. Now I bought this one for, I don't know, $5 from Target, and I love it. I love how it's just got the little liquid pot and the brush at the end. Works amazing for me. Keep. Now this is what is this? Oh, this is a highlight, but I've never used, like, I've used it just a little bit, but I don't, no. Bin. I'm not even going to use it. I don't even know where it came from. Illumination Strobe Cream. So you can see, I don't even know where it's from. I probably can't tell you how long ago I bought it. 2, 3 years ago? I don't know. Bin. Mascara. Keep. And I use 2 types of concealers. This one is the, who's this by? This is the Maybelline one. And this is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser. And this is the caramel color and works really well underneath my eyes. And then I use the lighter one, the same brand. I use the same brand, but use the lighter one for like this area here, and it kind of like brightens up my whole face. So keep that one. Eye pencil. Ooh, damn. I haven't used an eye pencil in, I don't even know how long. Like, what? An eye pencil? Who even uses that? Oh, no, that's not even judgment, but no. Bin. And oh my goodness, I've got 2 mascaras. This is my mascara. I love this one. So this is also by Maybelline, and this is the Big Shot. Colossal Big Shot, whatever. I'm not really fancy when it comes to like makeup and like having all the best brand. The one that I spend the most and invest in is a foundation, but everything else I'm like, I could get it from Target. This one I also got from Target, and this is a mascara. This is completely dried out. I don't even know why I kept that one. This is now this is also by Maybelline, but I've realized this has the something banana powder. So I put this one on underneath my eyes with my brush. I don't know where the brush is. And put it on with the brush and dab it on underneath my eyes just to kind of set my concealer and everything in place. So that's what I use there. What's in here? This is my blush. And that's it. That is my very, teeny tiny, and my sponge here that I use underneath my eyes. That's it. So this is my very, very teeny makeup bag, but worked really well. And this is it. This is all of my creams and skincare. I have one big tub that I use for as a body lotion, body moisturizer. That's it. Pretty simple. Well, for someone that is a complete enthusiast, trust me, this never used to look like this. It probably would have been twice the size. But as I've gone over the journey, over the last few years to find out what products work for me and what ingredients work for me, I've done pretty well to minimize that. So as I said at the beginning, there's one key thing that's helped me to have a really minimal and simple makeup bag and makeup routine and small amounts, and it's really having great skincare products. That is the key that I found to all of that, to minimize my makeup bag, because it used to be probably twice the size of this, and I used to spend so much time putting on my makeup, covering everything up. But I realized actually once I took better care of my skin, then I actually didn't need as much, and I didn't need to spend as much time putting on my makeup. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do go ahead and give it a like. And you might also like the video that I did where I went through the process to declutter my hair care products. And I went through a very similar process. You can find that video right here. Till next time, bye.